Hi guys, I'm back. Today's video is really exciting because I will be showing you guys the progress of my Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan, and I'm so happy to say that I will be rolling out for eyeshadows. It means that I will be rolling in for new eyeshadows that will give me a new color story for the month of September and October. Okay, so my rules for this and those eyeshadows is that number one, I have to use all of the eyeshadows that I rolled in this project 10 times, and after 10 times I can decide if after 10 times if I still haven't hit pin in those eyeshadows, I can decide if I still want to work on that eyeshadow, or if I want to roll it out. But I am only allowed to roll out one eyeshadow per round. And what else? If I roll in an eyeshadow that is similar to the one that is currently still on this round, then I will be selecting a new eyeshadow. So I think those are my rules. Not really strict. I don't want to be stressed in doing these project themes. And so yeah, I'm actually having a purple moment right now. So if you want to see it up close, I am actually wearing one of the eyeshadow palettes that I am working on, and I actually paired it with this ZZ Purple Plate palette. So if we can tell, this is the one that I am using as a eyeshadow topper. It's the one that's giving this purple shift in my palettes. Okay, you guys, so without further ado, we will start now with the progress. And then I will just be showing you guys the screen record of the eyeshadows that I will be rolling in, and then we can go on from there. Let's start with the eyeshadow that's been here the longest, and this is the ZZ Chestnut palette. So this is the eyeshadow that I am working on. So I'm gonna show you on the screen what this looked like when I rolled it in, and then what it looked like in August. And as you can see right now, I've already hit pan on this, and thankfully it didn't took me too long to hit pan on this one, because this eyeshadow is really pigmented. It looks like a mid-tone warm brown, but if you actually apply this on the lids, it shows up darker. So on July, I've used it 10 times. I mean, on the August update, it has 10 usage, and now I've used it 7 times more. But I've hit pan on this on my 16th usage, and I use it one more time, in total of 17 uses. So this eyeshadow will be rolling out. Next eyeshadow. So if you have watched my previous Pan Those Eyeshadow update, you know that this eyeshadow, I was like, oh no, I don't want to swatch it too much, because if I do that, I will be hit panning on it so quickly. But yeah, so this is the Beauty Glaze Truffle Chocolate Eyeshadow Palette. And as I have guessed, I've hit pan on this one so quickly. So I've used this only one time, just one time before hitting pan on this, but I've used it 2 more times, in total of 3 uses. So this eyeshadow is actually like, you know, the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow that they actually move around a lot, and this is one of those. It's like, you know, it's really squishy and it just moves around so much, so that's why I've hit pan on this after just one use. Okay, so next shadow is the one from the Kalu 16 palette. This is the dupe for the Cheery Up Ambition palette. You know, the one that's all shimmer dual chromey type of palette. They actually intended to do that palette, but they failed miserably. I've already did a video swatching the two palettes side by side, and this palette doesn't really uh compare to that palette. So I was working on this shadow. I'm trying not to blind you guys. So I was working on this shadow. This is um this these eyeshadows are actually so hard to pick up on. Like, I don't know, like it's a little squishy, but it's not really pigmented. This, you can see, does not pick up a lot of shadows, and that's why I have to just like dig into this. So I've used this eyeshadow 10 times. Uh, Sorry, I've used this 10 times before I've hit pan on this one, but I used it one more time, in total of 11 times. Um, yeah. So I actually mainly use this eyeshadow on my inner corners since it's not really pigmented. I just use this to highlight my inner corners, and I'm just so happy to be rolling out this palette because I don't like this palette. I might declutter this palette at the end of the year because I have the original palette, and that's just amazing. And that one's just really stressing me out. So, what's the point of keeping it if it sucks? Okay, so the next palette is this the Zodiac palette from Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. So I was working on the shadow, the Taurus. So I've used this shadow 15 times, and I've rolled in this last month. But since I've already used it 15 times and I want to work on my other palettes, then I decided to roll out to give the veto power for this eyeshadow palette. But I actually hit pin on the Cancer eyeshadow, and it's a bonus pen, so that's why it's okay for me to just roll out this palette because I've hit pin on a shadow. The Cancer, I've used this mainly to highlight my inner corners, and the Taurus mainly as my transition or crease shadow. But I know that Colourpop mattes are it takes a while to hit pan on them, so I'm just not gonna spend more time with this palette, and I just want to work on another eyeshadow. Lastly, for this color story, this is the Beauty Glaze Color Flame eyeshadow palette. As I have said already for a few times, this is the dupe for the Beauty Bay Age of Opulence palette, but they have actually omitted two shades and added two different shades, but majority of the shadows are dupes for the Age of Opulence. So I am working on the shade Prune. It's more of a eggplant kind of shade, and as you can see, there's a straight line going on in there. I mainly use this as my like accent eyeliner on my waterline, and this is actually the shadow that's on my outer corners. I just like blended it so well because I don't want it to be so like so bold. But yeah, I actually really like this shadow, and I just want to work on this and maybe try to hit pan on this by next month. But if I can't hit pan on this next month, I think I just want to work still on this because I am planning to do a dedicated video with this palette, and I just want to give myself some time to work on this one. Okay, you guys. So again, I will be rolling out 4 eyeshadows. Three of them I've hit in, and one bonus pan, so total of 4 hit pans. So I'm gonna show you now the eyeshadows that I will be rolling in. So I use the Pretty Random app. Okay, you guys, so this was my previous color story, and this is my new color story. It actually shifted from neutrals with pops of colors to a colorful story with some neutrals. So again, this shadow will be staying on this project, and I want to show you guys quickly the eyeshadows that I rolled in. So the first one I have in here is the You Can Me Magic Spell palette, and the one that I rolled in is the shade Cure. Um, yeah, it's more of a like pinky, coppery kind of shimmery eyeshadow that I think will really pair well with the other shadows that's currently in the color story. So I actually have not worked on this palette yet, and I am so happy to work on another palette that I haven't actually used this year. So another palette that I have not worked on yet this year. This is the I don't know, like Pudaier, whatever, Milky Way palette. I believe this brand no longer exists. At least in Shopee they don't sell this one anymore. But yeah, this is the Milky Way palette. I actually really love this palette because this is the first palette that I bought from C Beauty that has this kind of shimmer. You know, that's like a really shiny and pigmented kind of shimmer. So it's the first one from my CVT. That's why this palette is really memorable. And I have rolled in this shadow. So this is like a matte um, lilac kind of a shadow with some glitters. And I hope it shows up on my skin. I will be pairing that shadow with this one from this palette. So this palette, this is the third time that she will be joining this project. I think second time, because the first time I rolled in this is for a No Pan Left Behind, and then around like 3 months ago I was working on this shadow, and for this round I have rolled in this shadow. This one is called Fallecido, and this is a matte hot pink, but this is not really that pigmented when you apply this one. So I don't know if I will be hitting pan on this one, but I will try to. And then lastly is this one from the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. So I was working on this palette way back in February, and now I will be working on another eyeshadow, which is kind of exciting because I haven't touched this palette in like maybe almost 7 months. So the last eyeshadow in here is this one, Emperor. It's a matte, kind of a warm brown. I think it will pair well with the only shimmer that I am currently working on this project. So I think I will be doing a video showing you all of this, and how I will incorporate all of these shadows in one eyeshadow look. Okay, you guys, so those are the hit pins that I have for this round and the new color story. And how are you doing, guys, with your project planning? I hope they are doing good, because this eyeshadow project plan is my favorite to do, and I am so happy to be hitting pan on 4 new shadows, and I hope to be hitting pan on maybe like 3 more by the next round. I just hope. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you are all safe, especially to my fellow Filipinos that are currently affected by this typhoon, this hurricane. I hope you are all safe and nothing serious happened to all of you guys. So again, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.